Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I thought I'd do a prediction for 2021. We all know it's been quite the year, 2020, and a lot of people are saying, as far as I'm concerned, adios. We are so glad to see 2020 leave. For some of us, not all of us. So what I'm doing is I'm using the GYPSY style read. And next year, 2021, is a number 5. And how you do that is, so 2021, you add the 2, the 0, the 2, and the 1. So 2 plus 0 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 1 is 5. So next year is a number 5. Now number 5 represents a time of growth, opportunities to learn, and full of lots of energy. It's a time of lots of energy because the growth takes energy, right? It takes change and time. The true meaning is it's the change in your life. It's freedom, and with all these changes means more experiences, curiosity, trying to figure things out, to make things work for the, to do with the change. And it equals wisdom. You're going to really grow from all this change. Now I know things have been hard for some of you out there, and I just want you to think of basic needs. Do you have your basic needs? Because we're quite entitled, some of us, quite privileged, to have all those extra toys, cars, boats, and jewelry, and going wining and dining and traveling. And a lot of that has been cut off. It's stopped. So it's really painful for some of us. So I just wanted to look at the true picture of what we really need. And the basic needs is shelter, food, clothing, and someone who cares, like maybe a loved one. It could be husband, wife, just partners, friends, and children. So what I want you to do is in the comments, give me, I'll only ask for 3 things you're really, really grateful for. And if you repeat those things, like self-talk out loud, when you're feeling down, what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain to realize, you know what, I'm safe, I'm healthy, and I'm loved. And you can even say that to yourself over and over. Because what you're doing is you're telling your inner true self that I'm okay. Okay? So that's a little bit of CBT, they call it, therapy, and it really does work. So really give it a go. And I'd love to hear your comments of what you're grateful for. So I'm going to go on with this read. So I'm going to do the 5 of Diamonds. So the 5 of Diamonds represents friendships. So in times of like troubles, rougher times, friendships seem to get stronger. So that makes sense because this represents supportive influences and beneficial relationships. Very, very close rapport. So this is for 2021 where your friendships are going to get stronger and better. So that's a good thing. And let's see, the 5 of Spades. This is straight and forward. It represents loss. And the loss can be people, friendships, a job, and even a loss of homes. So this is a tough one. So that's where we have to say, okay, yes, there was a big change. There was a major experience that happened. And what you have to do is realize after the change, this too will pass. So think of those things you're grateful for. Try to move forward, plan out your goals and new goals, and good things will come. Okay, so just really have faith in your life and in your journey. There is definitely going to be a lot of losses. We already heard of people losing their homes, and some people that rent, they get kicked out because they can't pay their rent, and that's just very, very sad. Yeah, just got to try to stay positive when these things happen. I've lost homes, I've lost friendships, relationships. I've had a lot of grief and I've had a lot of trauma. So, but right now, my life is good. So, see, even though there's times of trouble, your journey can, just don't give up. And I never gave up. Don't give up, okay? The Five of Hearts represents next year, a lot of people are going to receive all kinds of little gifts, little small tokens. It's just a little attention, but it's really, really nice attention. And it can be anything from like a pleasant phone call, a text message, an email, but it's going to be a surprise from somebody you wouldn't expect it from. It can be from friends, family. It's going to cause you joy. And it's someone who really does care that maybe you even weren't sure if they did or not. And they may even went out of their way to make an unusual trip to make that happen, okay? So that's nice. And the Five of Clubs, it's a gain or a loss. And they call this the stock market card, okay? It's just a title for it. So the gain or loss can be big things like your home and your car, a job or whatever, or definitely the stock market. Like your money, some people are going to make more money during these hard times. I can give you an example because a lot of people are doing deliveries now. So those delivery trucks and cars, those companies, Uber, they're making a lot more money now. They're really gaining from these times where there's a lot of closures, curbside pickup, and for the retail and that. And what about Amazon? Wow, they're making a killing right now. So there's a lot of gain and there's a lot of loss. A lot of companies, restaurant owners, the small mom pop shops had to close down, and they're having a real rough go of it. That's where you have to be creative, not lose faith, and start planning some new ventures for yourself, because you're going to get a lot wiser and smarter this next time. Okay? So basically, that's it for 2021. And you can also do a personalized, because this is basically globally, there's going to be a lot of that going on. But if you want your personal year, what you do is you add the 2021, because it's 2021, so that's a 5. And say your birthday was January, so that would be a 1, right? Because January is the first month. February would be a 2, so you would add a 2 to the 5. So I'm going to do January 1st, okay? So if your birthday is January 1st, so you go January, so that's 1, and the 1st plus 1, and then plus the 5. So if your birthday is January 1st for 2021, you're going to be a 7 for that year. So you can tell me in your comments. I can predict your number 7 for you if you want. Okay, that's just an example. So hopefully it's going to be a better year next year. I want to wish you all, those who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays and all the best. Take care.